Right, test, test. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna move my microphone a little closer to my face. It is 6 a.m. and yeah, there we go. All right, so I am live. Probably gonna drop a lot of frames. Getting new internet on Tuesday. Very excited for that. And I just started a new account on Warframe, and I wanted to kind of start over the entire experience that a new player can go through. So I mean, there's a bit that you missed here, because I was messing around. The whole idea was there's a currently a free Warframe that you can get in the game. And so, for those of you who might not know, Warframes are basically characters that you can play in the game. There's 62 of them right now. Um, and then, of course, there's different versions of them. There's the regular versions and then the Prime or Umbra versions of them that are slightly better, like have slightly better stats and a different look. The beginning of the game kind of started off with a cinematic um, that sort of kind of explained that this character called the Lotus was waking you up and granting you access to one of three characters at the start of the game. And so character one, Warframe 1, was Mag, and their whole kit revolves around, uh, you know, compelling metallic sources, um, or I guess really any source to be crushed. Think of like fucking what's his name, Magnetron. No man, I've been hanging around a lot of Transformers dudes lately. The guy from X-Men, Magneto. There we go. Oh my god, felt like an idiot for a second there. So Meg, you know, the other character was Volt. Volt is a very speedy, fast character, and their abilities can speed up their companions and friends nearby. Very useful. The character I chose is called Excalibur. Um, and this character is entirely melee focused. And you will come to find that though this game has a lot of incredible firearms, I pretty much just hold E in melee everything anyway. So choosing the melee character was important to me. Um, so that's what I did. We can take a look at the Warframe's abilities here. So this is Excalibur. His passive is while this character uses swords, they have 10% extra damage and 10% extra like swing speed. Pretty cool. So they're all about swords. The first ability allows you to slash through a shitload of enemies. As long as there are other enemies within a 7 meter range of the first enemy that you press this on, it will continue to deal um, damage. And so that damage is really kind of based on how much you spec into your ability strength. So next here we have Radial Blind. It's basically a button that just flashbangs everybody. Um, Useful if you're getting your ass kicked. Uh, this one is a javelin that it shoots in a bunch of directions. And as you can see from the little tip video here, it pins fucking everybody to the wall. If it kills them, it pins them to the wall, and it deals. You'll notice at the bottom here it says damage. It shows 3 different little pictures. 500 of that damage. That damage is slash, it is impact, and it is puncture. Um, I don't know why it just says inflicting slash status, because it shows you that it does all 3 of those. Anyhow, the final ability, number 4, is where you pull out a like magical sword that just kicks ass. So the idea, and then every once in a while you blind people. So it's kind of like getting a free number 2 all the time while just crushing people. Anyhow, super cool. They wanted me to use that on 2 little dudes. So I kind of want these guys to get closer to one another so that I can do stuff like that. Wow, that's embarrassing. Everyone just saw that. Fucking whiffed. There we go. Alright. So I guess right now I have unlimited energy to use my number 1. They're going to present me with some... What the hell is that? What up, bird? It's Kondarak. So you have some options here. I love the staffs, like bows and whatnot. But this character excels specifically with swords. So I have to grab the Skana first. I will make the bow later. Wait, can I grab both? Oh, no, just one. So hold E to kick butt. You better believe I'm gonna do that. And you'll notice the way that I'm moving is like jump spinning. And that's by crouching and then jumping. And if you hold a direction while you continue to crouch and jump, we call it bullet jumping. And you can jump multiple times in the air and slide down. Bullet jumping's important. It's one of the fastest ways to move around in the game. I should have sneak attack killed that idiot.
Grab what you can.
Oh, take that, nerd. Alright, so we've got some options here. Kunai or a gun. I actually can't stand the kunai. I'm going to take the gun. Excuse me, sir. Actually, I'm not sure right now. Let me take a look at some of my video settings. Field of view. Yeah, that felt off. We're going to put some DLSS on. We'll go for quality. We're going to turn a bunch of this stuff off. Okay, very good. Now, one of the things I like to do as well, we're going to come in here and Actually, yeah, I like that. Actually, I'm gonna turn that on while I'm here. Yeah, all that's good. I really don't care about that. Okay. So one thing I like to do while I'm playing this game is I like to put on some accessibility features. Namely, I like to have I'm going to turn the visual effects down a little bit and reduce some of the visual effects I get from my teammates. I'm going to turn off screen shake because it's a little crazy. And right here is character highlighting. I like doing this. So I'm going to highlight the enemies. I'm going to highlight my allies. And red and blue's fine. I'm going to bring these up to about, I don't know, 20%. So they will have very slight, see? Highlights. Makes it a little bit easier to tell what the hell's going on when you're surrounded by friends and foes. And I like that. Hey, little guy. Shut off out of you. Oh, look, they're teaching you to bullet jump. Okay. You can zoom in go a little bit further.
Salvage team, why have you not reported in?
Also, I don't know if you know this, but I vape constantly. So you might notice that. So that dude's name is Vor. And he's going to get his ass kicked. Let's see if I can blind him. Oh, I don't have my 2 yet. What are you, scared? Are you scared? I've noticed in this latest update, they've added like a bullet recoil tracker to the hold on, my nose is itchy. Oh, sorry, that guy scared the shit out of me. To the reticle. You'll notice, see that little bloopty bloop that's jumping up and down? Heck yeah, very cool. Also, I usually swear a lot. This is typically an 18 plus channel, so be aware of that. Been trying to be a little bit cleaner lately with the stuff that I say. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Oh. Usually those consoles, you gotta wait and like defend them.
Want to destroy you, but I need to know more.
So when it comes to meleeing, you can hold E to just kind of swing around. And if you jump up in the air and like hammer on down, you can do like a small little crash. But there's also a heavy melee button. And of course you combine the two, so you do a heavy crash. Depending on if you put a like a particular mod on called an aura mod or a stance mod, stance in the case of melee weapons, you'll have different animations and styles for how you deal attacks. So you see he does, fast forward base attacks with this current version of this Skana. But other versions could have you doing wide arcing swings and, just change up the style. Paris or a Bratton, yeah. I'm not a fan of bows. A lot of people really like them. Problem is when you get into heavier content with a lot more enemies, you don't want to be using a one shot. Like it's essentially a sniper rifle, right? Like you just get one shot at a time. I'm not a fan of that. Even though it's fun to like pin someone against the wall with a bow, that's not necessarily, conducive to being quick. And Warframe really emphasizes being quick. You're not necessarily intended to take your time. Back when it first came out, it was much more stealthy, much more ninja. That was the whole idea, space ninjas. But I mean, nowadays with bullet jumping, the intentions are typically to go as fast as possible. And these little blinking containers here tell me that there's loot to be had from them. That's a lie. Apparently, I got sweet nothing from that shit. Diggity dope. I have to check. I don't know if anyone's watching this right now, but I have to imagine there might be problems with the stream. I don't know if my voice is coming off well or at all. I don't know if the game audio is working. I'm not in a Discord channel right now.
What? Are my senses deceiving me? Operator, is that you?
Enemy reinforcements are here. Ship Cephalon. We require immediate extraction.
The operator is in danger? I will need a few moments to cycle the engines.
Tenno.
Yeah, why didn't I hit that?
Afraid. You cannot hide from me, Zord's eyes. I've marked you. You will return to me.
So this is your orbiter. You have a massive ship in the sky, but the orbiter is what brings you down to planets. Think of it as like the landing craft from a
Operator,
larger
you have
vessel.
returned. I am Ordis, ship Cephalon, a shadow of my former self. I cannot serve the operator in such a condition. Order me to self-destruct. I will understand.
That guy gets super
The
serious
Grineer
right away.
are ravenous for this old technology. It is superior to theirs. Perhaps there are systems left in the orbiter compartment?
Look at this mess. Those
Oh, there we go.
savages. Components have been removed. The lower orbiter compartments have no life support. Why did the operator abandon me? Arsenal management could be restored if the operator wishes it.
So, one thing to pay attention to here is this is my in-game name. That 0 here is my current rank in the game. The more like weapons and warframes that you level up by earning experience with those things, the more experience your account gets, and your account can go as high as level, I'm gonna call it level 35. It's level 30, and then after level 30 there are 5 legendary ranks. So you can get to rank legendary rank 5. So currently you'll notice that I have zeros beside all of these things. So Excalibur is my Warframe, Breton is my primary weapon, Lotto is my secondary, and Skana is my melee weapon. And all of them are rank 0 right now, which is why my account has absolutely no mastery on it at all. But I have 3 unread messages. So there we go. This is what I created the account for. I wanted to make sure that if I was going to make another account in Warframe, that I was going to do it when I can get some benefit out of it, and this is a good idea. Oberon just got some huge changes. Here's a free forma so that I could work with Oberon or another character, and I'll explain what those do later. And here's a free glyph and ephemera. An ephemera is like a way that, I wonder if I can even do that. No. Way that you can enhance your character's look. It does nothing for you. It's just a visual thing. Oh, look, right away. Nice.
You honor Ordis. Now I can supply the operator with better modded firepower. Oh, the violation. Those have been looted as well.
We need to figure out what Captain Vor has done to you and stop him, but we'll need help. I found a communication segment we might salvage for your ship. When you are ready, activate your navigation system.
Ordis hopes the operator will punish the Grineer for dismantling it.
That's interesting that I ended up getting both of the primary weapons, but only whichever secondary I chose. So the kunai isn't here. And between the Skana and the bow, I only got the Skana. It's interesting. This Parazon is like in the game, there are going to be moments where you have to hack into something or you have to melee something to death with like a finisher move. When you do that, you're using this Parazon. You change how it looks, but this becomes an important tool much further into the game. Over here is where you would go to equip some kind of companion, and they all do something different. For example, the carrier is good at breaking open loot containers all around you. Death Cube kills stuff pretty okay. I forget what this guy does. Helios scans things for you so that you can learn more about them. I believe Nautilus is a railjack companion. So this game has like space ship to ship combat later in the game, and this guy helps you by repairing parts of your ship that take damage. Incredibly useful. This guy helps you scan wildlife and resources and fish, which is an important aspect of the game, and a lot of people enjoy it. You know, fishing is a very important thing. There's also mining, and there is obviously resource gathering all the time. But there's also conservation, where you find animals that are native to some of the planets, and you save them and conserve them in a special area so that they're preserved and safe. Very cool. Shade helps you stay invisible if you really want to dive deep into the ninja aspect. Um, I have no idea what this guy does. Let me read this. Okay, so he's just a fighter, I guess. I don't recall what he does. I haven't really used him that much. This other thing here. This is a quick access gear wheel. In the gear wheel, you can. Let me buy this. Um, so, and there's another one. There's a handshake that is never there by default. So, you'll be able to use these in missions. This is useless. Um, I don't care for like I things that are all about just appearance. I really don't have any time for. But this lets you scan stuff. Scanning stuff is important because in in many ways it used to be the only way actually to collect things like there'd be flowers or like plants on certain planets that aren't necessarily resources for you like that you use while crafting um, but they were used for special missions. You used to have to use your scanner to do that, but now scanner's really only useful for picking up in-game lore or music, um, or like there's a mini game in the game. Very important stuff. Um, and there's cats in the game called Kavats. And in order to have your own cat, you need to scan um, the cats to learn their DNA sequences. And once you have enough of them, you can curate your own cat. I'm just gonna take a quick couple seconds here to refresh my drink and take some medicine. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. All right, well, I am now going on break. I'll be back in a second. This whole time, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. thirsty. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Hold up. Lay down. I am back. You may have heard me talking to my dogs. And if you did, cool. You know, I don't know what to say. Well, I've got to take some medicine. I don't know why I'm doing a fake British accent. I mean, obviously fake. I'm not British. Marley, go lay down. Lay down, Marley. Well, I have to admit, I am incredibly disappointed in myself for streaming. How long is it now? It's got a counter somewhere. 30 minutes. 30 minutes streaming with the I'm not even here right now screen up. What a jackass. Anyhow, well, I guess nothing we can do about that. Back to the game. So I'm going to see if I can change my glyph. So my glyph is going to be Excalibur.
The segment you need is in a nearby data vault. Infiltrate the vault and retrieve the segment.
The Ascaris is working, breaking through. I see the shadows of your mind.
It's a weird thing to say to somebody.
This data vault is equipped with a variety of security measures. How you defeat those measures is up to you. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
So there's always more than one way into a base. I generally prefer the stealthy way. And you can hop on down. Oh, there's a guy right here. What up, idiot?
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
So now I'm going to show you the other way you can get in there. So this door right here would have been closed and locked. So interestingly, you just slide underneath,
revealing you.
and then you can hop on up. And usually there's like a sentry walking around. I know I just killed that dude, but there's like flying sentries that walk around. You'd have to kill them and unlock this door, and then come on over here. What the hell was that? What's all this? Oh, people. What the hell? What the hell is all that? What is that symbol? Anyhow, that's interesting. Not done killing you. Hold on. Give me a sec. Hold on. Bear with me. You're dead. Sir. You too. Thank you. Very good. Appreciate it. Ah, that would have been cool if I wasn't such a piece of shit. Ah, nah. I'm not that cool. Never said I was. If you thought I was that cool, that's kind of on you. Kill you, kill you, kill you. Kill you. Look at this guy up here. I'm gonna live. Nah, bro. Whammo. Oh, my face is itchy. Gotta give it a scratching. There we go. Back to killing again. Oh no. Here I go killing again. That's not even a quote. Oh. So you might be wondering, like, over here's the exit. It shows it on the map as well. But I'm over here just killing stuff. Why do? Because it gets me experience. And experience is good. That's what I need to level up my guns and my Warframe. So how do you get Warframe mastery? By using your Warframe abilities. Obviously. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that obvious, but now you know. There's a guy down here. What up, dead man? Oh, my nose is itchy. Why is everything itchy all of a sudden? I heard a guy to my left somewhere, but I don't care enough. So this little jump here, there's loot. There's a room over here. There's loot in there. There's a room back here. There's loot in there. There's a little path over to the right and another path over to the left. Loot in those places, but generally when I get here, I just skip to the end by jumping and then aiming, and you just kind of float.
Another job well executed.
Dwam dwog, look at all that fucking experience, bro. Oh shit. How goes the Space Ninja? genuinely though, how's your day? What up, Donichi? It's been a busy day. I help manage a couple Discord servers, and it's been kind of crazy. But I was excited, so excited to stream the like beginning experience of like what Warframe is like. The first 30 minutes of my stream, I literally had the "I'm not here right now." Like I'll show it right now. I had the Twicked Wild is having a break fucking thing up the whole time. And I'm explaining how things work. I'm talking about different weapons. I'm talking about the Warframe's abilities. No one can see it. Like I'm, you know, like I'm such a jackass. But no, I appreciate the question. I hope, I hope it's entertaining at least. I'm not skillful. I'm not one of those gamers that you're gonna watch because he's dope at doing shit. Nope, not me. I just I just want to add my own comments and flavors to games that people already love and that I find immensely enjoyable.
Orbiter Void Cloak engaging. Welcome
So,
back,
I've got
operator.
this little thing, plug it in.
The segment. Install it now.
Cool. They probably want me to look at it and click it and choose that.
Get communications online. I must analyze what Voris Ascaris is doing to your warframe. This technology is beyond the Grenier. It must be Corpus in origin.
It must
The
be
operator
Lotus.
is now connected
It
with
must
Antenna
be.
in the system.
This
The
guy is
operator
Ortis.
now contact Black
I
Market
can't stand him.
scumbag.
Actually, so many people can't stand Ortis that he's got his own volume slider, separate from everything else in the game. Donnie says, kind of like how I be yapping to my homies and I'm on mute. I know, dude, that is exactly the same experience. And it happens to all of us all the time. We'll be in a call and we'll have to sneeze or cough or someone starts talking to us. We throw ourselves on mute real quick. And then it's 40 minutes later and you're like, I'm an idiot. And what's interesting is like when that happens, I don't know if this happens to you, but like sometimes you'll say something and like everyone will or someone will react as though they heard you, so you don't even like question if you're muted or not. You're like, oh, they're laughing. Or maybe you get the opposite thing where you're like, oh, they obviously didn't like that joke. No one said shit. That's the kind of bullshit that I deal with all the fucking time because I'm a forgetful, dumb fuck. Oh my god. I am fucking underneath the platform. Almost peed. Almost peed. Scared my dinkle. Are there two guys there, or did I kill that guy weird? Got all this loot in this room. What are you doing, loot? Yeah, getting my bucket. Getting my bucket. Donnie, I appreciate you coming to hang out. I do like having someone to chat with. Especially if all my homies are all asleep. Like I said, it's almost 7 a.m. Oh, no, it's 7 a.m. now. I wonder if I can... hold on. There's loot here. I'd be an idiot if I just left it there. This is where you just hold E. So I'm holding E and W at the same time so I can walk forward and slice. And if you tap control, you do a little swoop-de-swoop, fucking zip. And it brings you closer to people. Little crouch, swoop-de-swoop. You know what I'm just now realizing? This location is the exact same location where, I mean, spoiler alert, later on in the game you come to get Umbra Prime. in the same time zone, Donnie. Yeah, there's like settings that I put into stream elements that like indicates I want to make sure that I'm streaming to these particular locations. And it reminds me of like cam girls and I guess cam boys where they're like, oh, don't, like if I live in New York, I don't want people in New York to see me because they know who I am. So it kind of reminds me of that. And it's interesting how often I find people, like I'm Canadian, specifically, why is this guy not fighting me? What are you, an idiot? Look, you're dead now, idiot. Anyhow, I find a lot of people all the time from Ontario. Like when I'm in just different places, like it's a little uncanny. Ah, man. So one thing that Warframe has I mentioned this earlier, but obviously no one was watching and no one could see, so it's a double whammy. But Warframe has, by Warframe I mean Digital Extremes, added a new feature to their crosshairs. So you'll notice while I'm shooting, see that little moving diamond? That's showing you where your shots are going. And that's new, and I kind of love it. Not that it really has a big impact on the gameplay, but it's nice. It gives you like an added level of control. Oh, look at this guy. Get out of here. What do you think was you gonna have in there? You think you were gonna get me? Nah, bro, you're going down. Going down. I should focus on what the hell I'm up to. Alright, so let me do all this. So there's an alarm going off right now, which means the doors in and out of this zone are locked. What's up? Breathing is now a manual task. You noticed the what was that, Donnie? You noticed the reticle difference? Yeah, man, it's super cool. I was noticing it earlier with some weapons I rarely use on my main account. And I was like, fuck, I don't know, that's pretty cool. I like that this weapon is possibly so unwieldy that they had to add like an extra little holy shit, this is a bit out of control marker to it. But now that I'm using like a weapon that I'm more familiar with, not that I use the Bratton all the time, but I mean everyone's used the Bratton because you pretty much start with it. That yeah, little reticle doodle there. Oh, you got shot in the face. You look like a fucking idiot. Sir, turn around. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Well, I mean, you got here. All right, I gotta focus. Let's see here. They added that in the last update. Yeah, dude, I love it. Not everyone is happy with the recoil update. So, breathing, I'm just gonna short form your name if you don't mind to breathing. Is it because like weapons have generally more recoil now? Or is it just like a visual update to where now we have a recoil meter on our weapons? Or, what is it? Do you have more information on that at all? We're saving Darvo. Oh, so that it's kind of like an exploit that so the default is the new indicator and adding recoil. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that you wrote Requake.
Lotus must be
Uh,
desperate
That sounds
to
like
send you
a
fetching
funny
me.
Australian way to talk about wieners. But yeah. Well, look, I think at the end of the day, recoils, it is what it is. Like, if you're gonna be splitting hairs over missing one bullet out of fucking 400 because of a little diddly do, then the fuck. Look, most people
The Ascaris has
melee the balls out of everything anyway, you know?
me influence.
Shut up, Vor. You ain't my real dad.
Shields work.
The Ascaris is letting Vor control your shield.
I actually gave up on stabbing that guy.
Avoid
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna, kill him with like a finisher. But then he got stabbed accidentally. Damage attenuation update did seem to be the core of most frustrations. I don't know. Look, I did EDA and ETA, which for anyone who doesn't know what that is, those are kind of like some endgame activities where, there's a bunch of different like mini games that you have to do, and they're all pretty difficult because you have to do them under certain constraints, like using a specific warframe or weapons or with modifiers on them. I didn't really like. If anything, I noticed a lot of positive changes myself with the damage attenuation. Are there specific bosses or encounters that people are specifically disappointed with, or is it just a general atmosphere of
The captive
you know,
has been secured.
of ugliness?
Just depart, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
Yeah, Donnie, I agree. Like because one of the things I did earlier was I went and I turned screen shake off because it's fucking annoying. But I never realized that it was, incidentally helping me with, mitigating some recoil. I didn't know that. But they always, to talk to breathing real quick, they did say, hey, we're going to throw out this damage attenuation thing, and we're going to, listen well to any of the feedback that we might have, that the community might have to it. And certainly they're gonna do multiple passes. Things need to be tuned one way or another here and there. But I mean, for the most part, I haven't gone after a lot of like assassination targets on Steel Path or something like that. Like I haven't really had that experience yet, since those changes came out. Yeah. The issue is they brushed all bosses with the same system. Yeah, they used the same brush across everybody, making people with optimized builds equal to those without, essentially making it unnecessary to invest in builds. Okay. Yeah, and that's kind of like the language of the intention behind the changes that they wanted to make to damage attenuation. Did kind of feel like that was partially their goal, because they said, hey, when you first come across this guy, it's supposed to be like this kind of experience, and then later in the game when you come across, it's not supposed to be such a fucking drag to deal with it. So hopefully it's a little bit easier, but I guess by a little bit easier, it ends up kind of feeling like the first time you came across him and like normal, which is still kind of like a bit like a small amount of a drag, like. So at the end of the day, if you're approaching it with like a first timer's loadout and you're approaching it with a seasoned veteran loadout, you're your end result is a similar experience through damage attenuation. Yeah, I hope it gets tuned so that there's, you know, like another nice little bonus, like a 20% bonus, something along those lines, something reasonable, you know. Like we can't say, hey, fucking let me do 75% more damage because I'm fucking crazy, you know. Like the game's gotta feel challenging at times, and that's part of the reward of having crazier builds, is when you go against this boss that's fucking nutty, you know, you melt him faster than you did the time before you went there. Yeah, they're definitely going to do more passes. There's no way they're going to leave it like it is. And knowing DE,
Thanks for helping me out back there.
they always they listen extremely well to their community. And I mean, look at when 1999 came out and people figured out you could accidentally pull out your motorcycle in other places, and they're like, yeah, all right, fuck it, you can pull out your motorcycle wherever the hell you want now.
Well, a lot of my customers don't live long with these grenade dogs chewing up the system. Here, use your foundry to
Yeah.
countermeasure device from this blueprint. Good luck.
Exactly. The
Vor's Ascaris
the challenge
growing
should be
into your
in
I might be able to
added
affect your mind.
mechanics on higher difficulties
We must restore the
that-
ship's foundry immediately.
that,
A nearby
you know,
ore
or
extraction
you know what I mean,
will
like
have the foundry
it,
technology
it shouldn't just be
I am
like, hey,
certain
this
that
is going to be a
sharing with you,
bullet
this location
sponge.
has been
It
added
reminds
to
me
the
of like
navigation
Destiny
console.
1 bosses, where they were just like, okay, shoot this guy for fucking 14 minutes, the game, you know, like that was horseshit. Yeah, look, I don't know how, like they recently redid Vor. Like they redid Vor's whole fight, which is super fucking phenomenal. I'm sure it takes an incredible amount of time and resources to do a pass, like a mechanical pass on bosses. So they have to be very selective with it. But moving forward with bosses, like if we track the bosses that we've gotten in like 1999 with the tank, you know, Araxia's whole thing and fighting, you know, Araxia in what's it called, Isle Weaver. You know, a lot of the bosses have increased in like mechanical and technical, you know, approaches. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah, Destiny 1. We all remember that fucking Cabal boss fight. What was the name of that fight? Started with a V. But like that dude was like hide under the stairs and plink shots at this fucking idiot for half an hour. So, who the fuck wants to do that? That's fucking crazy. I used to do Nightfall solo, and that was like a 1 hour investment, you know, like. And then what I do at the last second is I would send out on LFGs like invites for people to join me to wrap it up. That way they can get rewards for just hopping in. But then Destiny 2 came out. I mean, I'm not going to talk about that shit, but their Nightfalls started with like you had to shoot orbs in the sky to get like more time. Otherwise, you didn't have enough time to do the activity. And it was about doing it as quickly as you could instead of like as like effectively and efficiently, and how much fun you could do to try different builds. Like it's all about like, no, do it in 3 minutes. Like, go fuck yourself. Fucking Bungie. Anyhow, let me locate the Foundry
We may have
segment.
a problem. The colony is unresponsive. Get to the surface so we can see what's going on.
You know, I gotta say though, the Jackal fight. I actually only started playing Warframe like with serious intention last year. Now my account's older than that, but
I was afraid
I
of
have
this.
no
We are
memory
out
of
here,
anything
and
that I
cannot
got
find
up
any
to
signs of
in
living
Warframe
colonists. You still
before
have a
last
job to
year.
do.
Last year, I finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna go through the star chart, and along the way, it forced me to do quests. And then the quests, dude, killed me. Like, they were so good. It made me lose my mind over, like, dude, I've been paying like $100 every year for Destiny for the last 11 years. And this game just shits amazing content on you. And they don't ask for a dime, dude. Fucking amazing. Let's see here. I had over 1,000 raid clears, but about 33% were Crota. Back in D1, that's fucking crazy. That's a big ass number, dude.
Tenno, are you there? The signal cannot be boosted anymore.
I get that people preferred some of the old attenuations like Lephantis. Even though Lephantis has a damage cap per hit, you could ramp up fire rate and multi-shot to get around it. If you invest time to optimize a certain thing, let the optimization be rewarded. They should watch out with the omnipotent rewards like they did with Steel Essence early on. That way it's alright if people do it at a faster pace or a slower one without inflating the market. Yeah, absolutely. I can't help but agree with everything you just said there. That's it, you need to make sure that when people take time to invest into something, that they're rewarded for it through, you know, show me that my shit works. Don't boggle me down, and that's the kind of the big issue with damage attenuation, and which is why they're trying to figure it out, right? Yeah, Warframe's free to play is so unlike really any other free to play model. The First Ascendant is trying its ass off to be a very close mimic. I don't want to call it a clone because they're not a clone. So I like, while I enjoyed that game, I don't want, you know what? I don't feel like talking negatively about things. I enjoyed the First Ascendant. But my issue with it is it feels greedy. Like, it feels like it wants your money. And not only that, but like the costs for things like in Warframe, if you want 3 like a box of 3 formas, it's like, what is it, 20 plat? Something like that. Where conversely, in the First Descendant, their version of Forma feels like $10 per. You know what I mean? Like, shit isn't, they're not matching. So it feels very heavy-handed. And, you know, in this game, there's a variety of ways to earn frames. And there's in-game trading and outside of game trading. In the First Ascendant, it was just like, do a really hard activity and hopefully the character you have right now can do that to have a chance. And I know, you know, relic cracking, void relic cracking is like a chance, but like, you're not limited to that one activity. You can do void relic cracking in all sorts of like, punch 20 people and then like capture a guy, get the fuck out, 14 seconds, you know? This thing is like, it's a 7-minute investment and you got to sweat your ass off. Pain in the balls. Let's see here. Donnie says, yeah, I was one of those people that played D1 through the entire first year of D2 because it was meh. I'm one of those dudes too. Like, I played every piece of content that D2 had to offer. Like there are things, there's a lot of things they removed from D2 in its first year, but there was like extra activities on the planets that you could go and do, like almost like story missions, but they weren't part of the story. They were like disconnected. I did all of that. I did all the lost sectors. I did everything. I tried to enjoy it, but the first DLC was so fucking bad. There was like an exodus of players back to D1 where shit is good, and it blew everyone's minds. Like, Destiny 1 left off in such an incredible state that all you really had to do was mimic what you've already done and like add some shit. Even if it means some things come back a little slower because it's on a whole new engine. Hopefully it's not. And shit like that. But like, you had the recipe and they fucking fumbled, dude. And they fumble every other year, dude. So I've always said that Destiny 2, or, you know, Bungie as a developer for the Destiny franchise, is like Microsoft with Windows operating systems. Every other operating system is a piece of shit. Like, if we go back to like Windows 98, I'm going to skip Windows 2000 because fucking no one used it, okay? Windows 98. Then it goes to Windows Millennium Edition. People hated it. Windows XP, dope. Then it went to Windows Vista, piece of shit. Windows 7. Windows 8, piece of shit. Windows 8.1, the continuation of a piece of shit. Then it was Windows 10, dope. Then Windows 11, fucking grabbing all of your data and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, holy fuck, dude. And that's the same experience you get with Destiny 2 or Destiny 1 even, is every other DLC is like, go fuck yourself, the DLC. And then the one after that is like, oh, we almost lost all our fans, so we made this one dope as fuck. Well, just do that every time and stop fucking around, you know? Yeah, Goon Frame. That's exactly what it is. Goon Frame is my first impression. I am a sucker for thighs and beautiful eyes and faces and breasts. I mean, what, you know? It's like I played for a little bit Genshin Impact because of thighs. That's really all it was. I hated every other part of that game, but I love thighs, you know? Let's see, your breathing says Warframe encountered its critiques on putting price tags on game impact. They changed it early on and never went back. I agree. You know, like you have to be fair, and that's what they are. They're extremely fair. They don't ask a lot, and they never outright ask. I don't know if either of you guys watch or pay attention. So one of my favorite streamers, and believe me, dude, I only like pay attention to like I know maybe like of 30 streamers, you know what I mean? Like, I've heard of other streamers, but like I've watched videos from like 30 of them, you know? I'm not a big streaming kind of dude, but Astacross is one of my favorite content creators by far. And Astacross, sorry, my dog just started barking. Astacross made a video the other day of what the current 2025 new player experience is on the free-to-play path in Destiny 2. And the experience he got was this extremely disconnected intro mission that immediately led into a map of content that is only accessible through payment. You know, if you want to experience this, buy that. Here's a dungeon, buy that. Here's a this, buy that. Look at all these planets, buy all of these. And that's the crazy thing is like everything that has ever been released for the game costs money still. And the stuff that is no longer available to purchase, it's because they're no longer in the game. They straight up removed that content. So people did pay for that content at one point, but then they removed it and stopped selling it for those moving forward. Like, it makes no fucking sense, dude. I really appreciate the MMO model that the Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited, or whatever the hell it's called, ESO does, where they've got the free model, they've got the paid model, and they've got the a la carte model. Okay? Model, I'm going to start with the a la carte. If there's a DLC you think you're interested in, or character add-ons that you think you're interested in, pay for it. No big deal. They're not expensive. Just pay for it. You have it. Done. Okay. Then there's the subscription-based model. I'm going to call that the paid model, not the a la carte. The paid model is you spend $100 or whatever it is a year, $130 a year, Canadian, and everything that's available in the game, including the stuff that released 1 minute ago, is yours. Not only that, there's other bonuses like stuff that's worth like premium currency that you can use to buy all sorts of other shit throughout that year of your subscription. And you don't really have to worry about materials taking up space in your bag anymore, because they give you, you know, a special inventory space, and it's a really good, nice little bonus. Love that. So it's very worthwhile, and you don't have to own any of that content. As long as you have a subscription, it's yours. I mean, once your subscription expires, well, then that's where you run into what the free content model is. The free content model, everything that's ever been released is yours, except for this year's content. Next year, this year's content will be there too. You can have it. But this year, you can't have it. So you can catch up on everything that's ever been released for the game. Like that, dude, that is the model. That is the model that you should have if you have a live service game that has paid content. And the greed that Bungie has, don't get me wrong, I know things cost money. Okay, I'm not an idiot. I definitely understand that there needs to be a financial recompense for the investment, but you can't do it in a way where free players are unwelcomed and confused and feel like all you care about is their dollars. Because what are you giving them for free? Oh, you can do patrols. Okay, who gives a fuck about that? You know? Exactly. Should not be a vampiric shell. I agree there. You know, like, there's art has value. Okay, if I go see a movie, that movie costs, you know, $12 or whatever. Yeah. Well, and that's where I come from. A year ago, I was mentioning this earlier. I really only started playing Warframe like last August. I mean, not the one that just happened, but the one before that. And that's because I've like, my heart isn't in Destiny 2 anymore. I don't even care about the news about Destiny 2 anymore. I don't read it. I don't really watch any of the content that comes out. Now, there's still some creators that I care about personally, and I hope they do very well. Like Datto and Astacross, and My Name is Bife. Those are some of the creators that I cherish. But like I can't wait for them all to just jump the fuck ship and get the fuck away from that sinking piece of shit. They fucked themselves so hard that I like the people who play that game are tired of the comeback kid that Bungie has become, because they're fighting themselves every other year. Oh, we dropped the ball, so it really sucked, so a year and a half of this is going to be shitty. But hopefully we can, come back with a really strong, amazing content. And they do every time. They come back with, like, if we track them, like we had, like, after Shadowkeep was Witch Queen, incredible. After, like, year 1, fucking dog shit, right? Year 2, I was gonna say the Taken King. What the hell was it? With the Forgotten Shore and Cade dying and shit like that. Whatever the hell that was called. Forsaken. Fucking amazing. And then they had, Beyond Light. Not that great. And then I'm going to skip one because that's the only pattern that doesn't make sense. But then they had Witch Queen. Incredible. Then they had whatever the hell came after Witch Queen, which was the most people playing that game at any point in history. And it was such a tremendous piece of shit that it did arguably the most damage to them. Because once you get the most people you've ever had playing your game, if the experience that you give them is the worst yet experience possible, where the story writing and the acting, I mean, you can't blame the actors, dude. They were given the script they were given, but it was just so fucking terrible that it soured everyone. But then after that, they came out with The Final Shape. Fucking nuts. The best the game has ever been. And now, now the game is dying. There's, 9,000 fucking people on at once? You know what I mean? There's cat games out there. Free cat games. Hell, paid cat games that have higher concurrency numbers than that. Fucking The Witcher. The Witcher 3, which is like, what, a 13-year-old game? Has higher concurrency numbers than that game. Anyhow, I'm fucking talking all this mad shit about Destiny 2 the whole time. Let's get back to fucking around. Oh, look at all this shit over here. Give me that shit. Oh, dude, The Witcher 3 is fucking nuts. Awesome game. And the fact that CD Projekt Red, like, went back and like high-resed the whole game. Like, they did essentially a remaster of the game, like, what, a year or two ago? Fucking thank you. It's actually what fucked me over. I was in the middle of my first completion of that game, and I had a couple mods, because who doesn't on PC? You fuck around with mods. And then they put out that fucking high-res patch, and kind of fucked everything over for me, so I have to start over, and I just haven't yet. And I'm like, dude, I was so deep in that game, man. I was at the end of that fucking thing.
Good. Your ship is one step closer to completion. Now.
But yeah, The Witcher 3. Dude, the technical test that they put out during the summer for The Witcher 4, I mean, obviously it wasn't like actual in game. It was just a technical test.
Warframe of yours.
Fucking, oh,
I will
I can't wait.
purge
And there's a bunch of people who are pissed off
bring you
that Ciri is going to be the main character. They're like, no, it's always been Geralt. Calm yourself, guy. First of all, The Witcher 3 preps you for Ciri. You know what I mean? Like, it starts with you training her. What the fuck is, you know? What do you, like, I think it's just raw sexism. Like, if, like, I don't, like, I won't argue with people because I think people who refuse to be wrong are impossible to argue with. But I honestly, I just believe it's sexism, you know? Same kind of argument with Naughty Dog. Dude, Naughty Dog has never put out a shitty game. Like, even when they almost put out a shitty game, they just canned it. It's enough of that. We're not putting that out. But Intergalactic, they put out the trailer for that. And there's this Ikora looking black lady. And they, like, people hate it? Are you out of your minds? Because she's not conventionally attractive. She's still attractive, by the way. I have no idea what they're talking about. She's still attractive. But, yeah, everyone's like, oh, this is fucking horse shit, you know? This girl's bald. She's not white, you know, not European, not Caucasian, whatever you want to put it as. Oh, it's just fucking terrible, you know? Or another argument that I heard was like, it feels like that girl's everywhere and we're getting sick of her being like the main whatever. My counter argument to that is,
Another job well executed.
do you guys know who Nolan North is? That dude is every video game character. He's every TV show, animated TV show character. Nolan North, dude, I'm Nolan North. You know what I mean? Nolan North is everybody. So you can't be like, I'm sick of her. Dude, I'm sick of Nolan North. He's fucking everywhere.
Your foundry segment is ready for installation, operator. Will the operator build a cephalon to replace me? Foundry restored. Here, the operator will craft many powerful weapons and tools to exact revenge for dismantling me. To expand your arsenal. Oh no. Operator, our component storage has been looted as well. Typical Corpus. Sure, the blueprint is free. but
Damn
jack
Corpus
the
sons of
components.
bitches.
Operator, we will need resources in order to build the countermeasure blueprint.
Okay. Like, are you afraid to do that?
I just received
Yeah.
a very explicit message from your ship, Sevlon. If you're looking for resources, why didn't you just say so?
So that's one thing I appreciate, by the way. Lately, it feels like
My mother is no gymnast, and she would never
in
need those.
kind of like the whole Nolan North situation.
You can go straight to
Operator,
I am sorry.
it feels like every
Wow.
Russian
I
male
want to get a new ship,
is
Sevlon.
played by the same voice
Now
actor.
things glitched. I've marked
And,
communication with a place I know.
I'm happy that this guy isn't that dude. It's just nice if you hear, you know, some kind of like you know, Eastern Bloc ish accent, if it doesn't come from the exact same one I've heard what feels like for the past 2 years. I appreciate that. I mean, granted, Darvo's been around for fucking 12 years now.
Known to be working with the Grenier. Darvo will fill you in.
Legions of robots, mindless automatons, freaking lasers.
Oh, this is
These guys are
the hell?
bad news.
Dude, did you guys see that? I stabbed that fucking thing 3 times. Get in my pocket. Don't fuck me around. I stab you. Actually, I've never met the corpus before. Okay. I wanted to stab him in the in the back, but instead I hacked the fucking console that he was hanging out by. Fucking brilliant. Oh right, this is the white caches where they're like, "That's cool shit. You should know about it." It is cool shit. You should know about it. But this is a weird way to tell them about it. Feels like this mission is explicitly about those machines, and you'll never be told where they are in the future.
The damn good idiot. That's unforgivable.
Let's go kind of fast this time. Whoops. Get out of here, jerk. Well, didn't mean to do that, but now that it's oh, interesting.
Good work, but you're not done yet. Find the next cache. You almost have what you need.
Oh, I missed. Oh, God, I keep missing. In front of the Watchers! Look like a fucking idiot! Whoops, missed. Well, I mean, may as well stay on theme.
Time for extraction. You've got all you came for.
I agree, Lotus.
The Ascaris has reached your mind and rendered your Lotus mute. You will return to me over your own.
I froze myself. So we got a buddy from New Zealand. By we, I mean I. I don't know why I used the royal term, but I have a buddy from New Zealand, and he talks like a fucking idiot all the time. He's not, but he talks like a fucking idiot. And yeah, we basically just kind of imitate him. We as an I imitate the shit out of him all the time. Super funny. And I noticed if I keep doing that, I feel fucking stupid.
Operator, are you all right?
All right, breathing. You have a good day or night or whatever the hell's going on with you. I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate the conversation, dude.
I am part of you.
Lotus, do something. Help the operator.
We Grineer are millions strong, but with a flaw. We are diseased, rotting, sterile. But now we have you.
Operator, do not abandon me again. Build the countermeasure.
I did this for my
Oh, fuck. Oh.
my queens. They will forgive my insubordination when I deliver you to them. Our love will be reborn as we feed on your divine blood. Our children will flourish without disease. And I will die at last, at peace. Father, grandfather. What do you think you're
I have
doing?
no idea what this guy's talking about. I never paid attention to his story, and I find that I'm still not paying attention to his story.
What a waste.
managed to disarm Vor's Ascaris. I thought... Oh no. The Ascaris had a tampering failsafe. It's burrowed into you and armed itself. We'll need to find Vor before it detonates. Get to navigation. Boarding a Grineer ship to access their personnel records will be the fastest way to find Vor.
Operator, what are you waiting for? Ordis assumes fine.
Alright. I'm gonna get the navigation
Hello,
segment.
operator.
Which is
The
weird. How am I
access to
navigating
access
right now
navigation
without
saved
it?
your life for my sake.
The systems on this Grineer galleon can be made compatible with your ship. Find and extract a navigation segment.
You have murdered my sons and disgraced me before my queens. But soon, the Ascaris will complete its task and bring you to me.
Weird dude. Whoa, hello, Luke. I got you, bitch. Oh, only hurt him a little. Yeah, I saw you. I missed, but I saw you. And I bonked my head. Don't worry about it. Who you calling? Nobody? Good to know. Oh, he got it off? But he's fucking dead. Sir.
Good work. We have what we... Wait. Tenno, coordinates in this nav segment put the galleon on a direct course to a convoy of colonists. You have a choice. You can extract now, or you can disable this galleon and save the colonists. Saving the colonists could jeopardize this mission. I recommend you head straight to extraction, but the choice is yours. The Ascaris failsafe is attacking your systems. Your shield capacity has just been halved. You're wasting precious time, Tenno.
That's cool.
You've reached the ship's power systems. Destroy the reactor. Destroy the fuel injectors.
Just a base. This is embarrassing. I have to reload because I missed everything. It's because they're all yellow. Everything's yellow. It's hard to tell. That gun was gonna fuck me up. I'm glad I got out of there. What up, Luke? How you doing? Not bad, Wicked. Just chilling. What you up to? Jesus Christ, you're asking a lot of questions, man. I just want to say hello. Hey, guys upstairs, fucking die. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? When I say die, I mean fuck off. And when I say fuck off, I mean I'm gonna kill you now. I'm gonna do a little twirl up the stairs, stabbing people. I'm Mr. Stabby. Shank, shank. Oh, there's a guy over there, but he's, you know, not my problem right now. Just scratch my chin. My beard. My beard was itchy. Had to itch the beard. What? Why are you doing that? Hello, loot. $47. Shit, I'm rich. I'm gonna buy a house for my house to live in. A little bit lower. Did I see a blinky blink? Sure did. What up, loot? All right.
The colonist ship has escaped. I admire your noble intentions, Tenno, but you must survive for the future of the system. When you are ready, proceed to the navigation console. The detonator is charging up. You need to bring Vor down. He thinks he can capture you again. Don't worry. I will be with you. Let us show him how much you have learned. Are you ready, Tenno? Be careful. Even with the Oscaris bolt's interference disabled, Captain Vor is a dangerous threat.
Actually, just give me 1 second. I've got to check one thing, see if it's working yet. Doesn't appear to be working. Oh, get out of here, idiot. You try to grab me by the face, I'ma have to grab you by the life. By the life!
I've saved the Grenier, but they cast me out. Maybe it's not too late to draw your divine blood. I will put you down like a rabid cobra.
Oh, there's more people over here. Sir, did you know you were alive? Because I didn't until just now.
Foolish
What up,
Tenno,
Captain Vor?
do you realize
Apparently there's a new fight for you.
I sent you to die?
That's not nice.
For this moment.
Stop it. Okay.
Asleep for so long, you will be no match for my defenses.
Oh, I jumped right into that fucking thing. I didn't realize it went up and down. Oh. Hello. How you doing? Loot, loot. Get in my pocket. Loot, loot. Fuck yeah, thank you and shit.
You went to sleep in a
Whoa,
system
I saw shinies.
slaves,
Almost fucked up and left the shinies behind.
warriors.
If it blinks, it wants you to slap it. Slap it. Oh, blinkety, blinkety, blink. Oh, hold on. Saw some blinkies. Oh, I fucked up. Now I should just uninstall even. What up, Captain Vor? You know, I fucked around once, but then I stopped that shit. Do I shoot you? Cool. What about you? Do I shoot you? Oh, cool. Do I reload? Nice. Got some new abilities. That's pretty cool. Hold on, I'm reloading, idiot. Oh, you died. You look like a fucking asshole.
This is not over, Tenno. I will have your corpse for my queens.
Nah, you're full of shit.
Tenno, the Ascaris Bolt. It seems to have gone inert the moment Vor vanished. You have defended Earth from a dangerous threat. Well done. Head to extraction.
Next time I see that, fucking, I fucked up my sentence. Next time I see that guy, he's going to be talking all sorts of trash about something called the Yanis Key? The Yanis Key. They don't fucking know a goddamn thing about the Yanis Key. I don't. I still don't. A lot of work for 55 fucking bucks. What up, dead man? Hey, tell your friends. I kill you so good. What? You were hiding? Acting like you were like, I was lying in wait for you. No, dude, you were scared. This happened to be where my car keys are.
Out of here.
Get the fuck out of the way.
You've done it, Tenno. Vor's Ascaris is gone. You
Mhm.
are free now. But your work has just begun. The origin system is in chaos. And it's you, Tenno.
Me?
Vor was just a part of the Grineer machine,
Okay.
and we have seen that the Corpus have begun amassing weapons of their own.
Oh
It is a
shit.
dangerous time.
That's not good. You sure you want me to put...
Gladly assist the operator in cutting a bloody path in whatever mission they choose.
Shut up. Fucking
We will
Ordis.
be at your side.
Oh.
There will be others too. It is
Okay.
time for the Tenno to return. So, what mission will you do next?
Oh shit, that's a big question. Just a little goy.
Tenno, your codex has been updated with a new quest.
Alright. Oh. Yeah, I should do this first. Alright, level 1.
A Tenno must be a master of all their weapons. Prove yourself with your primary weapon.
Back up, idiot. Fucking around.
I
Alright.
believe you can handle more.
I believe the same. Alright, we'll look at these guys first then.
attempt. Continue.
So I'm done reloading. You're fucked, mister. Just fucking shield Osprey's fucking around. Wasn't done. I was getting started. Fucking let me get 'em. Holy fuck, hold me back, girl. Come on 'em.
Another job
It's a weird thing
well
to say, but
executed.
I said it.
Operator, your inbox exists in a non-zero state. Would you care to check your mail?
Though I wish you could have awoke.
That's cool. All right, so couple things. We should start making this, ignore this, and do this quest. Starts with a video.
Oh, fuck. They're coming after me, Tenno. Fucking get over here. I got some shit to show you, bro.
Calm down, guy. What's your name?
Ah, don't worry about that shit. I'm fucking important. My name's Teshin. But I might be a bad guy.
I don't know. You're here to teach me things. Doesn't sound like bad guy stuff.
Yeah, but son, I work for the Grineer. Even though this is Grineer right now coming to fuck with me.
Oh, weird.
Tenno. With Vor gone, Corpus forces have begun to scavenge his camps. Intel suggests they have detected a signal emanating from some reactivated Orokin-era technology. Move in and find the source of that signal before they do.
So I'm going to do this quest because it gives you a bunch of, like, pretty important mods that you need early on for your weapons and for your Warframe. And it gives you a free gun, which is more mastery rank experience. The more I level up guns and the more I level up Warframes, the more rank I get. So I'm down with that.
Careful. There are Corpus heat signatures ahead. Move toward the source of the signal. I will try and patch you into their comms.
Stab! Oh, there's dogs around. Get stabbed. I couldn't be quiet, so I had to go loud. Look at all these dogs. Slicey, slicey, puppy. Slicey, slicey. This fucking thing, did I break it? Yeah, it looks like I broke it. So, curiously, there's usually more than one Kubrau den, but I couldn't ever find the second one in this mission, like nearby.
War's demise is our golden opportunity. Corpus, bring me the Orokin mod segment that our dearest benefactor Nefonyo so deeply desires. Now, enough of this idleness. Come!
The technology is a mod segment that must stay out of Corpus hands at all costs. Tenno, recover it immediately.
Whoa, I know what I saw.
Neither Grineer or Corpus have the authorization
Hello.
to activate an
$14.
Orokin Express beacon.
Shit, that's almost $15.
Be wary.
Holy shit! That is painfully slow. I do recall my first time through, though. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. How do you do these? So, I don't know. Time heals all things, including shitty skill. It's a body. So these dudes here are Corpus. Hey, what up? What up? Get my bucket. Feels like that guy was just yelling in French. I don't appreciate that. You shut the fuck up when you're around me. You know what I mean? Any plants in here? You plant? No, your stair plants? Gotcha. Not the kind of plants I'm looking for. I'm looking for real shit. Sir, did you know I cut your friends up like Freddy fucking Krueger, bro? Call me Krueger Voorhees. I'm out here looking for my motherfucking keys in this bitch. Who got the keys? Hey, puppy, you got my keys? No, get fucked then. Yeah, I got an egg. Well, turns out my homie Thomas is correct about that. I thought you could only get those eggs after you started the initial quest to get yourself a companion puppy. But yeah, apparently I'm wrong. You can get those the moment you can punch a doghouse in the face or whatever.
Am I to believe
I'm just gonna stay here laying down. That fucked me up. Oh fuck. Oh, he got back up.
these covetous merchants avoided triggering the segment's anti-tampering routine?
Voice.
The Tenno I remember could find their enemy's weakness faster than the Kubradon finds a jugular. What happened to you?
What are you doing here?
I need to see for myself. Have the Tenno risen? Or is this another Lotus trick?
Only trick around here I see is you, son. Get closer, get closer. Shazam, 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 Shazam. All of y'all got a little slice and then dicing. It's like, holy shit. Turns out you're fucking sick with it.
This Tenno
Oh,
is
never mind.
not
He just
your
kicked my
foe.
ass.
We shall see.
Tenno.
I thought he would come out paying me compliments, but he just kind of fucking hit me in the chest with a with an electric disc.
Well, you wouldn't anyway. She made sure all the Tenno forgot. A mercy, I suppose. Finally. You have rested too long. Get up. Now. I have disabled
I'll work for you.
Warframe's ability.
I mean, I still want to get up because.
Tricks won't help
Hold on, I
you
gotta check
now.
that chair out. Is that chair comfy?
That weapon.
Doesn't look comfy. It looks plastic as fuck. Is it leather? I guess it's supposed to be leather. That could be comfy. Yeah, that would be comfy. So, he wants me to try out this new gun. Free gun.
Depends on
Don't mind if I do.
that you are a Tenno and not some imposter. Now, try and cut me down.
Where?
We are beyond her reach. You are alone.
Oh, right. It's a burst rifle. I'm a fucking jackass.
What feeble games the Lotus play. You do remember.
Sweet moves. Ow. Ugh.
Yes, Tenno indeed. How long I have waited for this day. Stand down. We have much to review, and little time to do so. Come with me.
Take me downstairs to your secret lover's lair. Ah, la 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 la. All right.
Can the Lotus not provide even the simplest? It matters not. I now have one in my arsenal. Your first lesson is simple. Destroy these targets.
Oh, I bet I'll destroy him good. It's not working.
Outfitted with advanced
What's crazy is if any of my friends are watching,
electric elemental
Teshin, could I get a mod where I deal damage to the orbs?
studies. Use my arsenal and upgrade your weapon.
And then, interestingly, he gives me a mod where I can damage the orbs. Just like I said I was gonna ask for.
Now, try again. See
Oh, very good.
the hidden power behind the Organ's military, capable of
Fuck, I gotta reload. Ah, people are watching. I look stupid. Alright, it's all good.
destruction.
Surely the same mod will work to hurt the next ones.
Can be endlessly rearranged and tailored to cut through the defenses of any foe. Next lesson. See how your weapon fares against these targets. These shields are only weak to magnetic elemental damage.
Okay. So now I've got cryo rounds. Cryo rounds. What's all this about? Nothing? Gotcha. What's all this about? Excuse me. What's all this about? Oh, hello, there's stuff. Oh, this is the, never mind. This is for later. What's in here? What's all this in?
Remember your alchemy. When
So,
electricity combines with
electricity
cold, you create a
plus
magnetic field.
cold
Apply your mods
equals-
accordingly.
This is supposed to be magnetic. See? Magnetic. What bugs me is like first of all, they should have, like, it says cold first here. So cold should be first here. And then electric, so electric should be here. And then it should go blue to purple on this side, but that's not even the most egregious part. This cold symbol pretty much matches that cold symbol. Gotcha. This electric symbol is like a less fancy version of this electric symbol. Gotcha. But somehow this magnetic icon, it's not the same as this magnetic icon. If you look closely, there are supposed to be lines through it. And that's not there. And that just bugs the shit out of me. So I was wondering if they would let me do that. And if they would let me do this. And that. And you know what? They're cool with it. They're cool with it. That's not how I should have done that, obviously. But I'll explain that in a second. Because they should have forced me to do that correctly. If I go back into here. Okay, it won't let me do it. I'll explain that once they let me do it again in a second.
So simple. Even a child could do it. Now, test your work.
Where you going? Oh, flew a little too far.
More will come soon. Bolster your warframe.
So now it's time to mod the Warframe. We got a Vitality mod, which gives me 9% health. Mods can also be installed on a Warframe. Equip Vitality to increase your Warframe's health. Okay. They really should tell you that Warframe mods are... See, I mean, look, if you hover over it, it says that this is a Warframe mod. That they only work on Warframes. And, conversely, the weapon mods that I just had only work on weapons, specifically primary weapons. Yeah, now they want me to exit.
Let us try this again.
I'm actually going to use the restroom soon. What are you doing, dude? Oh my god, this guy. I'm so happy he's not breathing anymore.
We'll take care of these mercenaries. Take the mod segment. It is too valuable to fall into Corvus hands. Take the segment and go. I am not done here. Much better. That was the scouts. But the cavalry gather. Collect your weapons and take whatever mods you need. We have little time.
Hello? Get to extraction. Is that a mod segment?
You know what? I'm pretty sure there's a setting that I'm forgetting about. Options, accessibility. There it is. Fire manual trigger weapons continuously. Let's see. That's much better. Shut up.
Oh my, Tenno. I've gone and captured your comrade. So, let's make a deal. You'll bring me the mod segment. I release the Dax.
Teshin gave
Release my balls, sir.
trusted. Install
'Cause
it once. You will need maximum
I'm gonna-
power
I'm-
for your next mission.
I'm gonna release my balls of death.
I mean, I don't know. I'm tired. Super fucking tired. All right. Endo is the unique fuel that enhances mods. You can create Endo by dissolving unwanted mods. Select the duplicate Stormbringer mods and then select dissolve. This would be a very important time to highlight the distinction between a mod that you're currently using somewhere and a mod that is not at all being used. So here, if you take a look at this mod and you take a look at this mod, they're both like 6 cost. If you look in the upper right hand corner, 6 cost. And this one says there's 2 of them, and this one says there's 1 of them. So why aren't they just? Why does it just say there's 3 of them? Like, they both do 15% electricity. They're both for rifle. Well, there's an extra special icon on this card underneath rifle, above those 5 stars. There is a little socket icon underneath the letter F. That socket means this is plugged into one of my weapons somewhere. So these 2 mods are the ones they want me to take and click on dissolve. And dissolving 2 of them will give me 20 endo. If you look in the corner here, I have 80 endo. So that should equal 100. Now I have 100 endo. I have 50 platinum, which is the premium currency, and I have 44,000 in-game credits. And taking a mod and upgrading it is what's called fusion. And to fuse a mod, you rank it up. So right now it's unranked. Now it's at rank 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you can see how much endo you'll need to afford a rank 5 and how much credits you'll need. So credits, I'm fine, but endo, I'm a little light. So we rank it up twice. Shazam. Now, I don't prefer to do that from the mods screen. I prefer to
When
do
you are
that
ready,
from the
find
arsenal screen.
Teshin.
So we're going to come in here. We're going to swap these around. So I'm going to show you why that is. All of these mod slots will allow me to put, if I have that many mods in them. But I'm dictated by this here. This is the mod capacity. So see how this mod is worth 8 and this mod is worth 6? Well, if we add those 2 together, that subtracts, what is that? 14 from the 32, which means I have 18 capacity left. Now, if I put the wrong, see how this has a minus symbol? that is called Naramon. If I put a non-Naramon mod there, you'll see that it says, oh, that's supposed to be a Naramon mod, and it cost me more to put that there. So this is worth 6. Now it cost me more. So instead of having 18 capacity, I actually go down to 16 capacity because it acts like I have 8 plus 8 on the board. But if I swap these, instead, I actually use less. Instead of using 8 plus 6, I end up using 4 plus 6. So instead of using 14, I go down to only using 10, and I still have 22 capacity left to fill with the other slots. I'm going to level that up one time. And while we're at it, that sucks. I don't have enough to really do anything else. Okay. We should be good to go. I'm just going to take a quick bio break, and I will return.
Ugh. Hey, sorry about the long delay. I know it's been a while. The game's going good. I've had some company every now and then, and that's my favorite part, is being able to hang out with someone and hear what kind of opinions they have and basically echo it if it's good and ignore it if it's bad. I don't know. So I started a fresh account on Warframe, and I went through and I was doing my very best to explain all of the different nuances and how stuff worked, but it turns out for the first 30 minutes I had my stream locked in a blurry Twicked's not here right now screen. So no one saw any of it for the first half an hour. It's super annoying that I did that. So, I appreciate you asking, Clara. Let me find out what is next. Ah, yes. The final test.
Teshin is deep within this ship. Cut through the corpus and find him.
Sweet fortune.
So, I heard we can get mods if we chop those up. Actually, I just got money from them, so I guess mods are a chance. I don't usually get a damn thing from them.
Dearly for the two of you. Corpus, take the Tenno. Dead or alive, it matters little.
Oh, damn it. What caused that then? You?
You found him. First, eliminate the wardens. Get Teshin out of that cell.
What?
She sent you to rescue me?
Rescue?
Not quite, Teshin. The Tenno is on a capture mission.
Very well. If you think they are ready.
Oh. Oh, I'm ready, buddy boy. I missed. Oh my god. It's alright, I'm not completely embarrassed.
You have already learned Mod Fusion. Did you show them this, Lotus? Yes, you are the Tenno I remember.
That's all starting to feel bad. I hope that doesn't keep happening. Can you stop? I'm trying to kill you. I have to capture you, guy. Be respectful.
Okay, Lotus. Let's talk.
One more order of business, Tenno. Scuttle this vessel.
You know, I often feel like I'm pressing the reload button and it's just not doing it. Oh.
The reactor is protected by 2 control systems. You need to breach both systems to expose the reactor core.
Corpus! Stop that, Tenno!
This is it. Take out the reactor.
Man, I'm gassed. I am tired. I'm gonna need to take a rest after this, and I'll be back on somewhere in and around 3 p.m. I'm hoping.
It is done. Now find extraction.
No! My ship! By the tenets, how is this possible?
Treasurer, may I make a suggestion? Put out a distress call. When you do, let them all know. The Tenno are back.
Tell him he ain't fucking around.
necessary. I concede that now. Will you tell them the truth of the matter?
In time, there are difficult conversations ahead. They will need a mentor.
You trust me to do this?
If you trust me to be their Lotus.
It is not my choice. It is theirs. Tenno, you have learned much in a short period.
It's that time again, dreamers. Let's check what's next.
As ready as you will ever be. Operator, you have outdone yourself. Everything in orders, Operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this fault.
Hello, Venus. I'm home. Or I guess I'm back. I don't know. I fucked it up.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive. Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home. We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Terminal hacked. Keep moving. Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Area completed. Move on. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Oi. Oh my god.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
All right, this is it. This is the one. I got to call it after this. Get some rest.
Another job well executed.
All right, guys, girls, and everything in between. Thanks for hanging out. I had fun. Join me next time.